here in my bed while I wait for dispatch to find me another load or brokers to get back to me because I just emailed like 6 or 7 brokers and made a few phone calls. But um, I could take a load really easy, that's for sure. So right now, I guess I'm talking to somebody. So right now, I'm just chilling, debating whether or not I should stay here with this company. I just gave my, I guess, week's notice that this Friday I'm going to drop the trailer off, and of course, you get the managers call you and everything and ask why you're leaving and what's going on, and I guess retention's going to call me now eventually here. So I don't know. Well, I might have to drop off this live feed here. So, uh, they're like, oh, well, I'll move you over to a different fleet manager or dispatcher and, guarantee you 8K a week. The problem is, though, I don't want to run all over the freaking place. I don't want to run East Coast to West Coast. Well, to actually be honest, I can't really. I can't go into California, so we'll, uh, we'll see what's going on here. Let me see who's coming in here. Um, yeah, well, I guess for the yeah, what's up, Drone Jones? Um, yeah, so pretty much I'm just making this video because I got screwed. Um, I ended up getting a call from the dispatcher here at this company that I'm leased on to, and they said they had a truck breakdown and that it was pretty much like a recovery load that I'd have to go and pick it up, for their customer. That you know, the load was appointment was 12 o'clock or whatnot today. So I got here at like 1:15, went in and well, didn't go in, but called the number out in front of the gate and gave them the load number and everything. And they told me that this load doesn't pick up till tomorrow. And then my dispatcher got in touch with, I guess, who they use for a broker. I don't know what happened, but there's some kind of miscommunication, or I don't know, maybe email mix up or something. And yeah, I'm pretty much, I drove like 3 hours to, yeah, pretty much not pick up a load. And not to get a, consider it was a company load. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get truck ordered or not used. So, yeah, so then I was like, well, this is a good time to tell him that, I got an orientation started next week, and, that I'm leaving. So that's what I did. So he wrote an email out, because he has to. And he wrote an email out to retention and to a fleet manager that I dealt with before. It was pretty good when I was doing reefer. And he called me up and said, hey, how can we keep you here? Can we move you over to somebody else? And I pretty much told him. I said it's not the company right now. They do have direct customers here. It's just not enough to go around. Um, and I guess they'll move me up the totem pole because I've been here now over a year, like in a year and 3 months or whatnot. And they like me. I don't give them any problems. But I don't see it getting better out here. So right now, the carrier that I've signed on to, they have direct freight out of a Tyson's food account, and it's paying by mileage. And they pretty much saying that I can get home every day and get home on the weekends if I really want to, or I can really push it and make some good money. So we'll see what goes on with that. I'm just chilling and relaxing here right now. Like I said, waiting for an email to come back from a couple brokers I emailed. I had 2 come back already, and the first thing they asked me is, what's my rate? And I give them my rate, and I'll have to bother them 20 times to hear back from them because they're waiting for somebody to take the load cheaper. That's what's going on. Email bid war. Let's see, anything in the comments here. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's big money right now here, Jerome Jones. It's paying the bills. But I know last week and the other week I'm gonna lose out between costs and everything, but it's just I don't know. I'm trying to keep a good head on myself here. Um, it's the uncertainty that's bothering me. I like planning things out properly. And they wanted the new carrier wanted to give me an orientation right away, and I was like, well, I have to drop the trailer off. I at least would like to give them a week's notice. Even though I'm a contractor, they've been good to me. I'm not gonna screw people over like that because I don't want people screwing me over like that. So we're just gonna see how this goes here, and yeah, eventually, eventually something's gonna happen. So what are you doing, Jerome? Since you're the only one probably chilling out here. I know you do. I think you said you do drive in, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe you're not the one chilling out in here. Well, either way, I'm just chilling here, guys. So, anyone want to share this out, put a notification out? I guess I'll just keep talking because eventually somebody will watch this on the replay. Um, so yeah, this is the fun you get to deal with uh, leaving a company right now because there's very 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 bad uncertainty. Like you can only be told so much and guaranteed so much going to a new company. Hey, what's up, F8? Uh, right now, I'm in limbo. There, like I said, retention's probably gonna call me, and they're gonna see if I'll stay. Maybe it's trying to switch my dispatch manager or whatnot, which I really don't use anyway. I usually do. I usually find my own loads, but he's like, oh, the manager called me. He's like, oh, we could switch you over to another dispatcher and pretty much guarantee you like 8,000 a week. We got direct shippers and stuff. The problem is though, there's still a lot of guys here in this company, and there's guys that still overrank me. Like I've only been here like a year and 3 months now or so, and how long is that going to last? If the market keeps getting worse, uh, it's going to thin out, and I to be honest, I trust the carrier with the dedicated Tyson account. It's closer to my house. They're paying for everything. It's just me hook up to the trailer and go. Uh, you know, my costs are very low here. If anybody doesn't remember, my carrier is only 15% out of gross. So I pay for what bobtail plates. I think like $60 a week, and the trailer. Well, I got 53, so it's like $225 a week or something like that. So I got some costs here, but they're not. It's not that bad. I think altogether, what I'm probably paying 20, maybe 20-25%. Yeah, I know. That's I feel bad. Like they've been good to me. So when the manager called me up and he's trying to get me to stay, it's I'm a pretty determined kind of guy. But I feel bad that I'm just gonna like leave them in a week. I've had no problems with them. They leave me alone. I do my thing. I don't have nobody bitching about my camera. Nobody bitching about my speed. Nobody bitching about anything. I just do my thing. They leave me alone, and I like that. But then again, I'm able to do that because I take care of myself. I'm responsible, and they don't have to babysit me. So now, like I told him, I said, look, I said I already kind of made I already made arrangements with the other company. I got orientation signed up. I took the drug test and everything. Um, he's like, well, cancel that and stuff. I said, well, yeah, I said I can, but I mean, it's not the company I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with where I work, AFC Transport. I have no problems with these guys. Nothing. It's just the spot market sucks, and they rely on it a lot. Like I said, they probably could start jumping me all over the place with dedicated freight. But because they did have a lot of people leave, a lot of people left here. But then again, a lot of people left a lot of companies right now. Now that the spot market's taking a dive, so they probably could start running me a bunch of customer dedicated freight. But the problem is, most of it is out here in the Midwest. Maybe Pittsburgh, a little bit in Pittsburgh, and it's I don't want to. I don't want to live out in the road. That's a problem too. Like I don't mind going out for 2 weeks or whatnot, and then coming home for a week or a couple days or something like that. But in this market, you're going to have to stay out long, and I just see the other account paying off better, the Tyson account. I don't, because there's still plenty of uncertainty in this market, and I'm not going to take a wager that this is as bad as it's going to get. I think it's going to get worse. So, I'm just trying to look out for not my own interests, or I'm trying to plan here. That's the biggest thing out of anything that gets me down in the dumps right now. It's not the truck breaking down, which it hasn't really done lately, or things break in and people running into my mirrors and stuff. It's the planning. That's what bothers me. That's what irritates me the most. Is you cannot plan in this market. It is so volatile. Yeah, that planning pretty much goes out the window, and there's everyone else is making decisions for you. All right, let's see. F8 here. He said, "Good afternoon." He says, "I like the idea of dedicated freight." F8 also said, you mean to tell me that you're a professional?" Yeah, I don't know. That's my self-evaluation. I try to be. I guess you could say. Then F8 said, "You're a smart guy from the outside. It sounds like you have your mind made up." Yeah, I do. I do. The biggest thing, though, is I have that work ethic that I hate just like turning around and like leaving places. Um, like every time there's very few times in my life that I've gotten a new job or new opportunity where leaving the old one was easy. Some of them, yeah, yeah. I had probably maybe 3 or 4 places that I worked at before or had a career in that yeah, they rubbed me a bad way, and I was happy to throw them under the bus. And then there was a few that I don't even think I gave them 2 weeks or whatnot. But majority of the time, every job I ever had, I gave them at least a week or 2 weeks. Um, I know I'm an owner operator and I could just get up and drop the trailer off and walk out, but I would like to at least at least give them something to take some cost out, because I've been off for like 2 weeks now because my wife had foot surgery, and I just didn't want to go back out too. Like the rates sucked. I was having fun with the kids. Um, just not look at the bank account, I guess, and just pay your bills and know that, you're not putting more money in. Kind of that mentality. Um, just to take your mind off of the bullshit, because, the election was coming up too and everything, and I was invested in that. I thought that would go better. But, your mind races when you're sitting here in the truck. Like believe me, I'm not. I mean, I might sound like I'm depressed. I'm not, because I guess I forget, somebody said that before to me. They thought maybe I was getting a little irritated or whatnot. It's like I said, it's not really. It's just not knowing what's going on. Like, it's so hard to read this market, and the only thing you can do is expect it to get worse. And that's basically plan for the worst and hope for the best is what's going on right now. And I'm trying to make choices that are going to be more stable, and hopefully economic proof, I guess. And I figured chicken, Tyson, they delivered everything. If it gets that bad, we got other problems to worry about than my trucking career here. So, uh, yeah, I guess whenever retention decides to call me, I guess I'm going to tell them that yeah, I'm hitting the road, and thanks for the year and 3 months or whatnot. Let's see. F8 said, if you're thinking of driving it into the river, give me a call first. Oh, yeah. No, no, it's not. No, yeah, see. No, I'm not thinking about driving to the river. It's, I don't know. That, like I said, the only thing that's really bothering me now is I don't like just leaving places like this. Um, it's the uncertainty because, everybody can give you like a spiel, recruiters and whatnot. And I didn't really talk to a recruiter at the other company. He's a little more than a recruiter. They don't technically have a recruiter. He's more like an account rep for their Tyson account. But trucking, you can't believe anything. And they sent me a rate sheet and everything, and I haven't signed like paperwork yet. So I guess when I get the actual contract at orientation, um, because I was hoping they could mail it to me or whatnot, but I guess they don't want that information out. Well, I guess because it's a direct customer, and that's why they're a little weary about just sending that stuff out to anybody. So they want to make sure that you're committed, I guess, first before they hand you like the actual contract word for word. But like the rate sheet and everything they sent me, it's what 78 cents fuel surcharge. I think it's like 235 or something a mile. Um, it's $600 for under 150 miles. Plus you get stop pay, um, and detention and everything. So I mean, like even if I just go under 100 or was it 120 miles, I think it was. If I go under 120 miles, there's still 600 and um, $50 in my pocket. Plus, like if it's a multi-stop, which usually they are, um, there's what another 700 for what 120 miles be home. Um, they pay for reefer fuel. It's their trailers. Uh, I can't see it being that bad. So it's really depends on whether or not I get the miles and where they send me. Because being over in Allentown area, you're near New York. And I told them I don't mind going to Long Island. I'm fine with going to Long Island. The boroughs, I don't feel comfortable with it. And I've been in the boroughs before, but I don't want to be there, especially with my own truck. Like I've been in the boroughs with somebody else's truck, but with my own truck, no, I don't want to do it. Yeah, this is Tyson I'm talking about. It's not Tyson per se. It's a company that they subcontract to or whatnot. It's their account, and they're out of Arkansas, and I know Tyson's out of Arkansas. Um, so I'm sure they got an end. Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it and see how it goes. I'm hoping it goes all right. Like I said, the ad said that if I'm in the Pottsville area, because you know where the Tyson is in Pottsville, that I could be home every night and home on the weekends and stuff. So it's all preloaded trailers and stuff, drop and hook, or the only thing is, I might even have drop and hook at the customer too. I think he said like 65% is drop and hook at the customer. So I will have probably live loads every once in a while, but I'm fine with rolling into Walmart and dropping the trailer and leaving. And he says, and I said, drop trailer counts as a stop, so they pay you the $65. So that's fine with me. Uh, uh, the biggest thing is, mileage. We'll see if I get the mileage. But even then, if you think about it, like 240, what was it? I said it was 245 or 243, 245, I think it was. So if I had to, had the paper in front of me, I could be more, specific about it. But at $2.45 plus the 78 cents fuel surcharge, you're over what? You're over $3 a mile. You know, um, I know the truck. What he said, the fuel surcharge. He said the fuel surcharge works as long as you can get like at least 6.8 a mile. He was saying, um, and he says, and then plus you get huge fuel discounts. They have the major. Let's see. I think he said Loves and TA are their major ones. Um, $1 off or whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. The biggest thing is that I have to get fuel in Pennsylvania most, because that's, what I go over to New Jersey a lot. I'll probably go over there. Um, that's the thing that sucks. There's no states that have really cheap fuel on the East Coast. Uh, you could get over to Ohio and drop down what, like 75 cents, maybe 50 cents. Um, but we'll see. They also do tolls too, so they reimburse the tolls. Reimburse tolls. They pay for reefer fuel. Uh, like pretty much, it's I'll look and my deductions are gonna be my plates and the bobtail insurance, and that's it. That'll be my deductions. So, it'll make it a lot easier, I guess, in that sense. Let's see. Let's see. F8 said that's really good right now, bro. I'd take it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna take it. Oh, let me get up. Quit being lazy, I guess. Let me find my selfie stick or whatever, so I can not have to hold the phone and try to make this a little more professional. The problem is I'm kind of in like a really lazy mood right now because I had a load that came out here to Ohio. It was paying $1,200. I dropped the crane mats off. I got soaking wet that day. I kind of feel under the weather right now too. But let's see here if I can get this damn selfie stick to work without flipping the phone over and crap. I kind of feel under the weather right now. I don't know. I like, it's not really like in my throat or anything. I'm just a little nasally and have a headache. So hopefully I don't get a cold or anything. But I was soaking wet that whole day. It was pouring like Friday. It was pouring Friday. So I had a load pre-booked over here in Ohio, and it's, I guess they told the broker it canceled, or they, I don't know what happened. But anyway, I showed up for it on Saturday, and of course, there's like nobody at the receiver. I mean, at the shipper. So I dropped my crane mats off. I show up at the shipper. What was it? What the heck was I picking up? It was plastic pipe or whatnot. And they have a skeleton crew there just for a few trucks that they load out on half the day on Saturday, and that's it. And I get there and they're like, look, the load's been canceled in our system. And, you call the broker up and everything, can't get a hold of the broker and everything. He basically said sorry this morning in an email. And that's that. No tonneau, no nothing. That's the third load I should have got tonneau on for between last week and, well, I guess going into this week. So, it's shitty out there right now. You know what? Maybe I do got some red cheeks and red ears, so maybe I am coming down with something. We'll see. And then, like I said today, I got a call. Got a call from the dispatcher here at my company I'm with now, and they said that they had a truck breakdown and come repower this load. Well, there's a you got a dispatcher and you still have a brokerage side, I guess they deal with, or somebody that sets the loads and everything. All right, well, I'm going to go because it looks like retention's calling me. So, I don't know. Maybe I can answer it and still be on here. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here because that was her and she couldn't hear me. So, I guess it didn't disconnect from the live feed. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll get back on after this. We'll see.